Hey guys, and OtteMcoc here, back again. So a lot of people asked me about relics, a lot of different questions, and I took a piece of paper and I wrote down some of all the questions you had, and I'm gonna go through all the questions here in this video, and I hope I don't forget all the questions that I had. I'm gonna take it one by one. I'm gonna cross it off so I'm sure that I can answer all the questions. So it's gonna be a relic for dummies because a lot of people don't know what relics are, how do you use them, what does it even mean, etc., etc., etc. So we're gonna try and take it just one by one here. So first of all, at the moment, as you can see, I have one 5-star relic here. I have a couple of 4 stars and a couple of 3 stars. I duped a 4-star and duped a 3-star. And I haven't really used any units or money or anything on the relics yet. And I'm going to get back to why later in the video. So the first question is, how do you even equip the relics? So I have a 4-star relic here. I'm going to press it. I'm going to customize it like this. Then you come into the relic page and there are a few different things. First of all, if you watch here where I move up and down, you can see what the relic does. So the first hit grants a berserk buff, increasing attack rating by 5%, modified attack. And that's what the relic does without doing anything if you apply it to the champ. Then if you press the purple here, it's runes. You can inset a rune, and there are two different runes for this one. The one with the heart and the one with the arrow. And the first one, gain an unstoppable effect, grants intensified passive, increasing the potency of future buffs by 3%. And then there's a health one, gaining an unstoppable effect, grants a rejuvenate passive, increasing regeneration rate by almost 3%. So you have to insert the runes. You press the insert the runes. I'm gonna pick this one. And then it's added to the relic itself. Now this is what the relic does besides the first point here. And then you can see if you dupe it here, then landing an unstoppable hit grants the following effects for the rest of the fight. 1% of modified attack and buff potency. Then if you want to rank up the relic, you press rank up relic. And you can see here what you need. You need 300,000 gold and you need 3 tier 1 basic alloys. And alloys you have to compare to catalysts. It's basically the same as catalyst. Embers is the same as ISO. So ISO is needed for ranking up the relic, and then you can take it to the next level with alloys. So it's like ISO and catalyst is kind of the same actually. It's just called something new. Pretty smart by Kabam. Oh, sorry about that. And then if you want to bind it to a champion, you can select the champion here, and you figure out which champion do you want to choose. And if it's a mystic one, you can only add it to a mystic champ. And this one, I actually want to add it to Juggernaut. So I'm going to show you how I do this. I have a 6-star Juggernaut here. Haven't ranked him yet, but I'm going to do that as the next one. And then I press confirm. And then I bind the relic. Like this. Just bind it. And now that's added to the champion. Let's say you don't want this champion to have your relic anymore, then you can press the unbind button in the bottom corner in the right, and then you can unbind it and add it to another one. In the beginning, it's not going to cost you anything. You can bind it, unbind it. I can't remember how many times it is, like 4 or 5 times, and then it starts costing units. But it's not like if you do it, you can't go back. So you can re-equip it if you want to. You can read about all the different ones if you press the relics. I'm just going to cross off so I remembered. So you can read about all the different ones, what they do. And if you want to see, if you go to the relic again, sorry about that. Here you can rank up the relic. And also if you want to rank up the rune, you can upgrade it here with your alloys. And then it gets stronger. Then a lot of people ask me, what are the different things? So if you go to the inventory, you can see here embers. Embers is just like ISO. You use the ISO to upgrade the runes in the relics. So it's like ISO you put into the relic. If you want to rank up the relic itself, you go to alloys and you have to use those. When you press rank up, you can see which kind of the ones you need to rank them up. So where do I find those? Well, you get them in crystals first of all. So let's go to the crystals. Here we go. So here you can see you can buy relics here, 3 to 4 stars, and here 3 to 5 stars. I myself haven't bought any yet. I don't think it's worth it. I'll show you where to get the relics later, but I don't personally think it's worth the units to do those. When you go further on, you get relic shards, 5-star, 4-star, and 3-star relic shards. And as I see it, in the beginning, you're gonna crave relics fast, but you're gonna get them slowly by grinding. So I don't personally think it's worth using money on, for me at least. If you have a lot of money you don't know what to use on, sure, go ahead, use them on relics. It's a great plan. The relics are great. I just have a feeling that they're gonna get easy to gather, except the 6-star ones. So for me personally, I'm just gonna wait and figure out what to use and how to use them. Then where do you get stuff for relics if you don't want to use money? Well, there are a few different places you can get them. The first one, if we go to this one, solo events, and I myself don't have sigil at the moment, but in the sigil events, they added actually the tier basic embers. They added relic shards, 4-star ones for paragons, and if you go down here, you also get 5-star ones. So that's a fast and quick and easy way to get both the embers and the relics if you do the sigil anyway. But a lot of people also, but I don't use money on the game, so where to get them? Well, there are a few options. In the 7-hour events, one of the milestones here, you get a few embers, not a lot, but you get a few. If you go to the 22-hour ones, you get some more. If you go, like in the rank rewards, there are some shards and there are some alloy drops, but also just in the milestones here, you have is it this one? Yeah, you get a 10k one from doing the milestone 4, the good one with units anyway. So that's also a way to get it. You even get, if you do the last milestone, you get some basic alloys shards, and then you get a few of the relics ones. Then you have the store. If you go to glory, we haven't gotten glory from the last AQ, so that's why I'm low. But I'm gonna buy everything from the glory store here probably, just because I think it's the way to go. It's a cheap way to get the different ones. But the big one to get relic stuff, in my opinion, is Battlegrounds. The store, first of all, have shards, and I buy everything here except the 5-star ones because it's super overpriced. I buy everything else relic related here, basic, class alloys, embers, everything, because all the other stuff is nice, but it's relic that really matters now, and it's a cheap or free way to get the relic stuff. And then the big one to gain relics is when you jump in tiers in Battlegrounds. That's where you really get something. I mean, look at this, 1500 5-star ones, but also if you go to the lower levels, you get both 5 stars and 3 stars and 4-star ones. So jumping in tiers here is the really the good way in Battlegrounds to get all the relic related stuff for this. Then I got asked a lot about relic prestige. So I made a short here. I'm gonna look at this. This is like a 6-star rank 2 relic prestige. And as you can see, most of the relics are kind of even. You can see like Storm 1260, Wolverine 1262. All of them are between 1255 and 1262. So they are pretty close to each other. So I wouldn't worry much about which ones are the highest prestige ones, because if you have one that's dupe, then it's gonna jump a lot compared to the others. So basically in the beginning, if you have 5-star ones or 4-star ones, start ranking those if you need immediate prestige. Otherwise, wait for the 5-star ones and rank those. You can take a screenshot here. You have it now. You can also ask me in Lineup or Discord, and I can send you the link for the different prestige matters. So pretty close in prestige, no matter what you rank. Just remember to rank them, and they're gonna be added. So where can I see the relic prestige? Well, you go to your profile. As you can see here, I have 226 relic prestige, and it's added to your normal prestige. And Kabam said that from now on, that should be the way you calculate your prestige. So you have to take your normal prestige and add the relic prestige. And a lot of people have a hard time jumping in regular prestige. So it's an easy way to jump in prestige if you do the relic prestige. So that's a good thing to have in mind. Also, if you scroll down here, you can see your top 4 relics. And for prestige, it's the top 5 relics you have combined. They will do your relic prestige. So if people were smart, which I wasn't, you didn't open any relics. You open your 5-star one and rank that, because that's gonna be your relic prestige. So in my case, I could have gotten 430 relic prestige if I only had my 5-star witch relic ranked. So a lot of people, it's too late for those. But if you haven't opened any and you really care about prestige, but you're not a big whale or a big spender, it's a good thing to open your 5-star relic. Don't open anything else. Rank that, and you have a great relic prestige, because the average is going to be that one single relic. Kind of cheating, but not really, because that's how average works. Then I got a good question. So, which champions use which relic? Well, that's kind of hard actually, because there are so many relics you need to figure out what they do. A good general thought is go to your relic, look at what it does, and see how that affects your champion. I just added this one to Black Widow. It's not really good on her. When I got it first, I just added it, so I need to re-add it at some point, figure out where I want to use it. But if you don't know, I still can't figure it out. What do I do? I made a list of all the relics and who they're good on. I'm gonna pin it in the comment section down below, so you can see when you find a relic, okay, which relic is good for which champ, and then you can add it yourself for whatever you want. And hopefully you should have one of the champions below that are good with the relics. So I hope this video was helpful for people who didn't study anything about relics. If you have any questions I didn't cover, ask me in the question section below, and I'll try and answer your question. Otherwise, if you like this walkthrough, let me know in the comment section. Leave a like on the video, and remember to share it with your ally mates so they can figure out what relics, alloys, embers, and everything do. So let me know, and thanks for tuning in.